Hey, how's it going? Thanks for checking out this video. My name is Raleigh with Advanced Local Chiropractor. Today I wanted to talk to you about YouTube versus YouTube ads. Now, if you've watched my original video, which you definitely should have watched, where I talk about exactly how I came up with the strategy of Advanced Local Chiropractor and how I was able to generate 64 patients in 4 months for Dr. Danny, then you know that I talked a little bit about YouTube in that video. I talked about YouTube quite a bit, actually. And what I found was that the top grossing chiropractors in the world were utilizing YouTube. This was the most common thing among all of them that they were utilizing. Nothing to do with their landing page, nothing to do with their website, I should say. Nothing other than YouTube. Okay, this was the only commonality I found. And what I realized was that the amount of time it takes to be effective on YouTube is not a small matter. Okay, it'll take, for example, as I mentioned in the video, it took Dr. Gregory Johnson 9 years with 2 to 3 videos every single week for 9 years. That's a ton of work. So now, having said that, this is one of the things that a lot of chiropractors don't realize is that there is a difference between YouTube and YouTube ads. With YouTube, you have to generate tons of work, right? Tons of content, tons of subscribers, tons of videos, as I discussed in my first video. With YouTube ads, however, you only need one video if you want. You don't need more than one, okay? Now, I want to kind of show you behind the scenes because YouTube is organic and YouTube ads is paid, okay? This is something that we see on Google as well, right? There's always organic traffic and there's always paid traffic. All you need to get started with YouTube ads is a credit card, essentially. I mean, there's more to it, but as long as you put in your payment information, Google's going to put you, or YouTube will put you in front of the audience that you're targeting, right? So you don't have to spend you don't have to make 2 to 3 videos per week for 9 years to have an effect on YouTube. You can just bypass that and use YouTube ads. Plus, a lot of people say, hey, you know what? Original YouTube is not scalable, and you can't really scale your business in an effective manner. You have to kind of wait and pray. Okay, so what I wanted to show you in this video was I wanted to go behind the scenes to YouTube, and I want to show you a few things that YouTube offers chiropractors or any local business really that is not offered in Facebook and Instagram, some of the differences, okay? And all right, so let's just jump in. So I want to show you behind the scenes. This is what it looks like behind the scenes. Let me make myself a little smaller here. Behind the scenes when you're creating a campaign for YouTube. Now, obviously I can create the budget I want and all that. And here's the first big difference. Let's start with this smaller difference. Okay, so a lot of people say that the targeting in YouTube is a little bit better than Facebook. For whatever reason, not sure if it has to do with Google Maps, that everyone uses Google Maps, not sure, but you can really specify exactly where you want to target. Whoops, I'm going all over the place here. So I can enter, for example, Los Angeles and just target. And you could also exclude people and places. Now, here's what I wanted to get at as the main difference between, one of the main key differences between Facebook and YouTube. Okay, so if I go into, scroll down here, and I go, scroll up actually, and I go into audiences. Where's audiences? Here we are. And I go to demographics. Here's the big difference. Now, this was taken out of Facebook a few years ago. And that is to be able to target household income. It's kind of crazy that people have this information on us, but they do, and they do have your income to some extent. Not sure how accurate it is, but they do have it. So look at this. You can target, because a lot of chiropractors do not take insurance, And in that case, it would be very challenging to target people who do not have the discretionary income for such health services as a chiropractic care. Okay, so you'd want to target people with top 10%, 11 to 20%, 21 to 30%, at least the top 30% of people who have that discretionary income to be able to pay for those services if they don't have insurance. Okay, so that's the first thing. The next thing is this: the most cool, one of the coolest things I should say about YouTube ads is that you can piggyback on chiropractor related videos. So there's a lot of big chiropractic channels out there. I discussed them in my first video. But for example, if I were to type in Dr. Gregory Johnson, advanced chiropractic relief in Houston, Texas, I can choose all of his videos. Okay, I can choose his channel. Okay, and I'd say every time someone in Los Angeles watches one of these videos, I want my ad to appear first. Okay, that's a huge, huge difference because I'm targeting people who are already interested in chiropractic care. They're watching the videos, they're interested in it, they want more information on it. They're in. It's almost like you're using Dr. Johnson to build trust and faith in the profession, and then you use your videos to win over that customer, because lots of people will watch these videos and build faith in the profession itself, and then you're the guy that they go to because they're local to you, right? So that's the key difference. This is something that you cannot do on Facebook. There are some key differences on Facebook that are not here on YouTube, but I wanted to just do this video just to kind of clarify, because I do believe in YouTube as a platform to generate business, but for starting out, I do not believe in using YouTube as the only thing, organic YouTube as the only thing. You should be using YouTube ads. Otherwise, you're gonna go, and I deal with this all the time. I mean, I was just talking to someone actually a few months back who had put in a lot of time on their YouTube channel. They wanted to be the next. They did a good job. They had a lot of nice video, nice content. They spent the time editing things. I think they had over 600 videos. They still only had like 36 subscribers, okay? Because of the reasons that I mentioned in my first video. If you want to go back and watch that first video, you should. There should be a link below. If you want to get in touch with me sooner rather than later, there is a link underneath this video where you can get in touch with me. In that call, we have like a Zoom call. I share exclusive content. I don't talk about it any other place. I don't talk about it in these videos. That's because I want to meet very, very interested people. Again, I created Advanced Local Chiropractor, where I helped Dr. Danny Lai get 64 patients in 4 months, 16 patients every single month, using a strategy that I developed now I call Advanced Local Chiropractor. So I just wanted to share that with you in this video. There's going to be a lot more to come, a lot more to talk about. I appreciate you watching, and stay tuned for the next installment of this series. Okay? Thanks so much. Bye-bye.